Well, good evening, all of you. This is KIRAN, faculty for arithmetic and reasoning, and particularly for CSAT for UPSC, right? Okay. And in this mock test, the motto of the questions given in this mock test is, first point it is, how our MVCAcademy faculty will explain or interpret the CSAT original previous questions, right? And you can see how the general students will do or aspirants will do, and we in MVCAcademy what we will do, right? So the aptitude is the case where you have to use your skills, right? That means whenever the situation comes, you have to use in a different way. It is not actually the mathematics. So think in that manner, and let us come to the explanation part of this mock test, right? See, the first question, just you observe this one. Examine the following statements, that is, all colors are pleasant, some colors are pleasant, and no color is present, and some colors are not present. See, this is a beautiful question what UPS has given, framed this question, and I think nobody know about this one, how to interpret this one, right? Given that statement 4 is true, that is, if this is true, then what can be the definitely concluded? The point is definitely concluded. Even if you don't use this definitely also, conclusion means definite only. Okay, but the point is here it is a sum not statement which they have used that this is what UPSC is. Okay, so how this generally you will get the answer, no doubt. That is, no, you won't get the answer. It should be very clear about your basic concepts, right? You may get sometimes some people might have 1 and 2 are true, like that, 1 is false, 3 is true, right? But the point is here, just you see this one, whenever you are concluding something, that is from a statement, there are 3 varieties, that is one is definitely true, the other one is definitely false, and the other one is probability. There are 3 cases actually, there is, right? And everybody know about this one, but everybody leave this one. There is another point, and the other one is a probability. Probable, it's a probable thing. So whichever, if definitely false is there, means it cannot be definitely true, and it cannot be possibility cases, right? So what we can infer from the sum not statement, some colors are not that is pleasant, means no doubt you see this one, all statement is there, some statement is there. See, some colors are not pleasant. Or now the question is what? Given that statement 4 is true, what can be definitely concluded? This is true. If a negative one, that is some colors are not present, is true, no color is pleasant is a probability. This is a probability. Negative one, but it is a probability. But all colors are pleasant when some colors are not present. So all colors are present is definitely false. Definitely false, right? This is definitely false. And some colors are present. Actually, this is actually, these two are complementary in nature. If some A's are base, some A's are not base, is a complementarity. But if this is true, this may be false. This is true, this may be false. But both cannot be at a time true, both cannot be at a time false, right? This is what the complementarity, right? But when you go with then it is a definitely false. But the point is, when some colors are not present is true, this would be a false, but it can be a probability also. This is what this is a possibility or probability, or possibility I can say. Possibility or probability, that is. These two are possibilities. This is definitely false. So no doubt what they asked is, which is definitely concluded. Definitely concluded means it can be definitely true or definitely false. That's why. So they gave the case here true. True means what? You see, 1 and 2 are true. They said there is no. There is they are definitely false. 3 is true. Seems it is true, but it is a possibility, that is it is. And 2 is false. This is false. Sometimes they said, just I said now, there is so it can be false, right? So this is also wrong. 1 is false. Okay, definitely this is false. That's why it is 1 is false. Okay, very, very good framing of this question, right? Let us go to the next question now. You see this one. See, I am interpreting all the cases. Why? Because here UPSC designing is very, their question, that is the framing of the question is they have done so much hard, there is homework and they will give that one, and how the examiner has thought this one, that is very important, right? We have to appreciate the examiners in UPSC, no doubt at all. Okay, just now see this one. You see, what is the least 4-digit number which when divided by 3, 4, 5 and 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case? See, this is a number system question where generally we got general format of the cases. How to get this one is nothing but, so we have to take the k into, that is the required number. The required number is k into LCM of the numbers 3, 4, 5 and 6. We have to find out the LCM of this one and we have to add 2 for that one. This is what the actual formatic or formula you can say. But when come to the normal aptitude, how we in the MVC we interpret this question is, we need at least 4-digit number, no doubt that it is in the nearly 1000, okay? Which when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case. If it is leaving, we will also leave here. That is, we will also leave here. We remove 2 here for all of them and say that is, what is that one? That is, I don't want to go with the formula, right? That is, I don't want to go with the formula now, right? That is, let me, yeah. Where is this? Ramesh? Is minus? Okay. 2, that is, 2 is not there. Question, this is fine, but that is not the question. Adhika the question. Next. Previous. Yeah, that's fine. You see, yeah. Yeah. Okay, fine. Now just observe. Minus, we remove, this is when divided by 3, it leaves a remainder. First of all, we remove the remainder. That is 10, 1010, and this is 1020, right? And this is 1120 and see 1220, right? This is what. So this is nothing but actually it should be the LCM of 3, 4, 5, 6. But we don't do 3, 4, 5, 6 LCM. We know that when all these whatever the LCM is there, it should be divided by all these numbers, is it not? 3, 4, 5 and 6. The best one to verify is the 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? The sum of the digits is should be divisible by 3, that is. Okay, so now the case is here. You see, is it the sum is here 2? So no doubt it is wrong. That is 3. Yes, it can be the case. It is 4. No doubt wrong. It is 5. Wrong. That's all. Your answer is what? B. Clear? So this is how we in MVC interpret the questions of UPSC in this style, right? It is not the case of just using formula. It is using your concept. What is the concept? So LCM is nothing but it is the LCM number must be divisible by the numbers. So we'll check for that. That's all, right? Next one. This one. Okay. Next. Only one. No. That's all. Okay, just observe. Right. Yeah, the third question. So this is something again that is it is regarding your right classification, I can say, right, or analytical puzzle test like this, right, and this is sequential order, we can say also, that is. So let us take that one. There are 7 persons on a ladder, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, not in the same order, and now they have given the information, and if F is between E and D, already that is repeated, okay, the person on the bottom step of the ladder will be. Always you have to keep one eye on this one, what is asking, that is. So bottom of the ladder. So let us take the ladder and do, so let us see this one, 1, 2, 3, or else I can do right, and okay, we can do here, right, that is the question is here. Good. So A further up than A is further up than E, but E is but is lower than C. B is in the middle. This is what we call definite information. So we go with let us take from here itself. I am taking that is, so first one, second one, third one, fourth one, right, fifth one, sixth one, and the bottom of the person, that is seventh one, right. Here the definite information is B is in the middle, so I can take out of 7, B is in the middle, in the fourth position, that is B is in the middle, right. I have used this one, tick it there. G is between A and B. A and B, that means it can be G is between A and B. A can either G is here or G here, we don't know about that one, right. So we can't do that one. So I will take the comparative information here. So G is in between A and B. Let us say this is A and B, or it is G, B, right. Okay, these two can be the cases. Now, E is between B and F. E is between B and F. B and F, that is E is there, or here B and F, it is E is there, fine. And F is between E and D. F is between E and D. Okay, it can be that is, or it can be like this. These two are there, right. Now, if F is between E and D, the person on the bottom of the step. Okay, if I keep, if you see these are two arrangements are there. If I see this one, this arrangement falls here. So can I make DFE, DFE, B, G, A, DF, DFE, B, DFE, B, G, A, then one thing is left, that is nothing but what? It can be what? It can be the person A, B, C, that is C is the person, he may be C. But in the question, C is not given. In the options, it is not given. Let us take the next one. This can be the arrangement. If that is the case, B is already there here. So A, B means no doubt G will be here. G, that is B is there, G is there, A is there here. A, G, B, then E, F, D. So this is the possibility, right? So the question can be, that is will be. It can be or will be. That is, so we can say that is it will be either C or D. That's why your answer is this. D is given. So your correct answer is D. Point is, why I have chosen this one is one thing is that possibility, one thing. The other thing is by what I can say, by by mistake you will say the answer is D, but option is C. Option is C. Some people might have given the answer as D directly, right? For that reason I gave this one. Okay. Now let us go with the next question. Right, this is a blood relations question, right? This is one family tree based on family. Everything that is, see, the reasoning questions always takes time, and you'll get the answers, no doubt, but takes time. You have to spare some time. You have to invest some time while solving this one, right? So take that one. P, Q, R, S, T, and U are 6 members of family. R is the spouse of P. Or sorry, R is the spouse of Q. Means no doubt they are wife and husbands, right? We don't know who is the wife, right? U is the mother of T and S is the daughter of U. Since this is a definite information, I will start with this one. So U is the mother of T. U is the mother. Mother means lady, so negative. U is mother of what? T. T we don't know who is. And S is the daughter of U. S is the daughter of U means same person. Daughter is a U. S is the daughter of U means I can say they are brothers and sisters. We don't know, but she is a lady. That is S is daughter, lady. But T, who is that one? We don't know. But she is the mother of both T and S. Next. So we use this sentence. Leave that one, right? Next, P's daughter is T. P's daughter is T. T. P's daughter is T. So she's a daughter, right? And no doubt, so P's daughter means another person must be there. So it should be, oh, that should be, I can remove this one, right? That is whenever you are giving a wife and husband relation, put into, that is. So no doubt that is P's daughter is T means P's daughter is T means, so P must be a male, okay, male, because already female is there. And now come to the R's son is P. R's son is P. Who is R's son? That is, so he is a son of whom? That is R. R's son is P. That is, so no doubt P's father or mother we don't know, but he is no doubt his son. Okay. There are 2 couples in the family. Already one couple is done. So they are saying that another information is missed. R is spouse of the Q. Spouse means wife and husband. So already R is there. So it is R and Q. No doubt they are wife and husbands. See how neatly they have given the options now. Which of the following is true? Q is the grandfather of T. Q is grandfather. Who knows? Who knows? He maybe male or female. We don't know that one. So we can't say directly that is Q is the grandfather of T. We can't say this one. Right? And Q is the grandmother of T. That is what indirectly they said. That is, we can't get that one. So Q is the grandmother of T. Either of the cases we can say, but we can't say definite. Now come to the third, the C. R is mother of P. R is mother of P. Again they are saying, so who is the gender? What they are insisting on, right? No. The last one, T is the granddaughter of Q. T is a granddaughter of Q. So whoever may be the case, T is granddaughter of both R and Q. Is it not? So answer is what? D. We invested time, but we got the answer. Right? You have to judge in the exam also whether we can get the answer. We can, if we try this question, whether we can get the answer, you have to estimate that one. Right? That is what the UPSC is. Okay. Next. Let us go with the next question now. Next. Okay. Yeah, this is the coding decoding question, right? Yeah. See this one. In a code language, mathematics is written as LB, SID, and okay, so on. So how is chemistry written in that code? So the number of letters differs here, right? But the logic, you can frame the logic, no doubt. Just observe. So always for coding, decoding, you have to start from starting to ending. You have to decode that one, right? Never take the half decoding like that. Don't do that one. But some, as we are not going to the bank POs, bank exams, you'll have 5 options. But here, since 4 options are there, okay, we can little bit make some what I say, that is make some elimination methods, right? So mathematics, if you see that one, M, right, I'll go with the first 5 letters so that I can remove the, I can make the logic like this. Mathematics, right? And LB, what? LB, SID, right? Just observe. M is the position of M in the alphabets is what? That is 13, 1, 20, 8 and 5. And L is what? 12, 2, that is 19, 9 and 4. Just observe 13, 12 means it is minus 1, 1 and 2 means plus 1, 20 minus 1 is 19, 8 plus 1, next this is minus. So it is a case of minus 1 plus 1 logic is there. So by directly can say minus 1 is what? That is minus 1 for chemistry. C, that is minus 1 is what? B. So no doubt these two are wrong. First and D are wrong. And we got B, I, D. No doubt here it is minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1. So since 3 are there, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1. The next one should be what? It should be plus 1. So N is 14. Oh, sorry, that is M is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. So 14 means no doubt B should be the answer. No need to find the rest of the cases. I'm saying informally, but in general, you have to go till the last. But here, since it is luckily we got 4 options, and no doubt we can eliminate the wrong answers, right? Then coming to the next part. Coming to the next one, that is the 6th question. You see, this is what we call actually, right? This type of questions. Recently, since that is almost since 5 to 6 years, that is back. That is since 6 years they are giving these type of questions. What we call it as alphametics. We call it as alphabets and arithmetics. So together they are called alphametics. Some people call it as combinatorics. That is combinatorics. That is right. This is a new this one. What we a separate section of logical reasoning. This is both mathematics and logical reasoning. Both are there here. You see here, if ABC into DEED is equal to ABC, where ABCDE are different digits, what are the values of D and E? What are the values of D and E? This is, see, the point is here, I have to give some insight on this one. You see, there are so many cases where we come across, right? You know this one, there is a multiplication of 11, right? What is the multiplication of 11? You know that there is, what are the tables of 11? 11 2's what? 22. Double digit coming. 11 5's 55. Double digit coming, right? So something everybody know about the 11th table. But you see this one, what is 101 into? That is 22. What you will get? That is 101 into 20 is what? 22. That is it not? 22. If you see this one, 101, right? That is 22. 22 ones 22, right? That is 22 ones 22. We'll write this one. That is 0 means so we'll put 0 here, right? Zeros here. Next it will be again 22. That is 22. So it is what? 22. So this one is the case. Suppose 101 into, say that is 18. It becomes 18. 101 into 93 is what? 96 is what? It is 96. So this is the double digits is repeated. Whenever it is 11, it is a single digit is repeated. Whenever the double digit between 0 is there, so 2 digits are repeated. Now the same style, if you do this one for 1001 for 3 digits, what happens? That is the same thing. That is anything if you take that one, anything, so you will get right, that is right. This is the actual logic. So that's why generally we have so many concepts regarding 1001, 101 like that. Okay, let it. So 1001, when it is the case, no doubt if 3 digits are there, so no doubt it is a case of the 3 digits will be repeated. ABC means no doubt it is ABC. Right? You can see that one. That is, if zeros comes, that is right? 4 digit, that two zeros will be there, and this is the 3 digit number. When multiplied with 1001, it will be ABC, that is. So that's why. So what is this D and E means? D should be 1 and E should be what? 0. So D should be 1 and E should be 0. D should be 1 and E should be 0. That's why your answer is what? C. Right? There are so many cases in multiplication with 1001, 101, right? And there is another beauty is there. There is a, see, everybody don't know about that. Generally, people say that is divisibility rule of 7, but there is so much beauty is there in 7 also, right? So a number 7, is it divisible by, is this number 666 is divisible by 7? You think that it is not divisible, but it is divisible by 7, that is, right? We do this one in our regular classes, right? Thank you. Okay, next go to the next one. Right. Yeah, this is a case of a calendar question. Let's see, right? Till now, those examiners didn't think much about this one, but recently after Corona, that is during the Corona also, right? They have given a beautiful questions on this one, and they framed like this, right? So I'll a very good analysis of this one, right? Let me pose this one first of all. This is what there is. If in a particular year, 12th January is a Sunday, right? Then which one of the following is correct? And they have given these many cases. We have to judge generally what people will do. See, if 12th January is a Sunday, then which of the following is correct? You see, 15th July is a Sunday if the year is a leap year. 15th July is a Sunday if the year is not a leap year. So first of all, consider it is a normal year. The people will try. So many people tried like this, right? That means January 12th there is Sunday, right? And they tried for 15th July means okay, there are the dates where there is 12th July is also there. So we can jump to July 12th first of a normal year. Okay, normal year, you are finding that one, then you can take the trial and error base for the rest of the options. But that is not correct. That is not correct. The thing is, always you have to keep in mind is, in leap year, January always pairs with April and July. January always pairs with April and July, man. And in a normal year, you see, you have to make this inference. While learning, that is, in our classrooms, we do the same thing. That is, always January pairs with April and July in leap year. The same January normal year, it pairs with what? October, that is. So January is having a specialty. Before February it is there. It is having specialty like this. So if July month is, July 1st starts with Monday, Jan also starts with Monday. Since Jan 12th is what? Sunday. If Jan 12th is Sunday, July 12th is also Sunday. So what is your answer? Somewhere it is there. 12th July is a Sunday if the year is a leap year. That's it. This is what the inference you have to keep. You have to get the inference before the exam itself, right? So these are some of the observations we come across in calendars, right? Then let us go with the next one, right? See, if it seems it is a little bit fast, okay, you can after the video, you can after the live is over, you take the slow pace and get the answers, right? Okay. Now the question number 8, right? This is based on clocks, and see, I have chosen this question. Why? Because even they should not say this exact answer. Exact answers won't come. I don't want to give you a wrong method of finding, but even then, the thing is, people are going in a wrong direction while explaining this question, right? For that reason, I have taken this question. See this one. A wall clock moves 10 minutes fast in every 24 hours. So in 24 hours, it is going 10 minutes fast. Means no doubt. So if it is 24 hours is a normal, that is correct one, right? But it is showing the incorrect time, how much extra it is moving 10 minutes, and say it is how much? it is showing 24 hours 10 minutes like this. It is moving like that. Okay. The clock was set right to show the correct time at 8 a.m. So it was set right at 8 a.m. on Monday. When the clock shows the time 6 p.m. on Wednesday, what is the correct time they are saying? When it is showing the wrong time, what should be the actual time? It is moving and it is showing the wrong time means moving fast and showing the wrong time. No doubt the correct time must be less than that one, right? So no doubt that is your answer should be less than 6 p.m. So there is no chance of eliminating. Okay, it is not more than 6 p.m. It is less than 6 p.m. Okay, fine. But since it should be less, actually we should not do actual calculation, that is proportionally subtractions, right? But the point is they are expecting the course, that is approximate question they are expecting that one. That's why I am also going in this manner, but you should not do in actual way, right? I will explain that one in the normal classes. Now here, how to do this one means from 8 a.m. Monday to what? To 6 p.m. Wednesday. Let us go with 8 a.m. Monday to 8 a.m. Wednesday. And from here, I will jump to 6 p.m. of what? Same Wednesday, same day, right? So if you take this one, Monday to Wednesday, it is 2 days, right? 2 days. And here to here, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. is how much? Almost 4 plus 6, that is 10 hours, right? So 10 hours. You see, this is what actually the wrong running. Based on wrong running, actually we should not do the question, but, right? But I am making this one. For 24 hours, if it is taking 10 minutes, for 2 days, it takes how many extra minutes? 20 minutes extra, right? And for 10 hours, sorry, this is 10 hours. This is 10 hours. And the same, that is 10 hours. See, actually, for 12 hours, if it is 24 hours, it is gaining, we can say 10 minutes. In 12 hours, how much it gains? It gains only 10, it is 5 minutes it gains, is it not? 12 hours, it gains 5 minutes. And in 6 hours, it gains just 2.5 minutes. In 6 hours, 2.5 minutes. Here, in this 10 minutes, that is 10 hours, but it's wrong running. I'll make this one as a 6 and 4, right? For 6 hours, it takes how much? 6 hours, it is gaining how much? 2.5 minutes, 2.5 I can say. And 4, it is for 4 hours, it is actually, we won't get a perfect this one. So it is a 2/3 of this one. 4 is 2/3 of 6. That's why 2/3 of 2.4 or 2.5, I can say it is 2/3 of 2.5 is how much? It is 1.6. Okay, and 1.6 approximate. This is approximate actually, right? So 2.5 plus 1.6 is how much? It is how much around? That is 4.1, right? 4.1. So here 20 minutes, here 20 minutes, and there it is 4.1. That is 24.1 minutes excess. I can say approximate again, approximate, that is 24 minutes. That is fast. That means it is showing after gaining 24, it is going 6 means subtract that one now. That is so it is 24 minutes subtract. So it is 5 hours 36. 5:36 p.m. should be the answer. So your answer is what? A. But I am saying I have taken the error approximate, right? People say right here we should not, actually the answer is wrong. We don't know what UPSC has done. They have deleted the question, we don't know this, right? But in this one, the most probable answer is this one, right? I'll show you how we can do that when the normal classes, right? Now, next one. Coming to the 9th one. Oh, undo. Is it undo? Is it? Oh, previous. What is the 9th one? Ramesh. Okay, I'll switch over to we see that 9th one later. Let us come to the 10th one, right? I'll be a little bit. Right. So next time we'll prepare with some other. Right. Yes. Take this one. I'll let you know about the 9th one later. This is a case of averages, right? Averages. Now, in this one, okay, the answer is sometimes you feel that it is a cannot be determined question, right? But the point is it is not cannot be determined. It is it can be determined, right? So here that is average weight of ABC is 40 kgs and the average weight of BD is 42 kgs and the weight of F is equal to that of B. What is the average weight of A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So some of my students may think that it is cannot be determined, but I see in our general classes I used to give only up to here. That is first and second part. If ABC is 40 kilos and BD is 42 kilos, what is the average weight of A, B, C, D, E? Cannot be determined. That cannot be determined. Actually, that is the case, right? Since I'm saying we are doing this question since the inception of your CSAT, that is 2011, 2014. I'm using the same method of that is concepts of maths, that is in averages, particular averages, right? But the point is they want to make something where it can be determined. This is very good question actually that is framed. And the weight of F is equal to weight of B. That means that B is equal to F, they are saying. And here there are 6 terms are there and already ABC is given, but DEF, we don't have DEF, but they are saying B is equal to F, means in place of F it is B, nothing but it is BDE, is it not? These two are equal, so it is BDE. So ABC is separate and BD is separate, so no doubt we'll get the average weight of ABC, DEF, right? And no need to worry about how much it is, since there are 3 are there, ABC 3% are there and here also BD 3% are there. So you can take the average of 40 and 42 and say that what is the average of 40 and 42? That is nothing but directly it is 41 kgs. This is what your answer is. No need to take there is actual total because there are 3% here, 3% here. Clear? So this is what a very good framing of the UPSC question, right? Now let us go with the next one. Yeah. You see this one. Another good question, right? Here I have taken another average case where the average score of a batsman after his 50th innings was 46.4. After 60th innings, his average score increases by 2.6. What was his average score in the last 10 innings, right? So he played first of all 50 games or 50 matches, 50 innings or 50 innings runs. Later on he has taken another 10 innings runs and together it is what? Equal to 60 innings runs. This is what? The overall total runs, right? And you have to make sure don't take any shortcuts or analytical methods to get this one. So many people are doing the same wrong thing. The base concept is nothing but just you have to take what that one? Total runs are in 50 innings plus total runs in 10 innings should be equal to what? Total runs in 60 innings. What is this total? Total is nothing but what? See, average is nothing but what is that one? Total sum of observations by number of observations. So total is this one what I am saying, number of observations. So total is what means nothing but average into number of observations. Number of observations here it is 50. So 50 into average. See, let us say that is average is how much? Given already 56.4. So number into the total number of observation to average. Average is what? 46.4, right? And in 10 innings, we don't know. We need to find out that one. We put that one as X. What is the average score in the 10 innings is X. So it is 10 into X, right? Just equal to what? 60. 60. But what is the average? It increased by 2.6 means, right? 46.4. I won't add that one. Just I am just writing this one. 46.4 plus 2.6, right? This is what the. So we have to judicially, we have to use this information or calculation to get the answer, to get the X. First of all, right, I can make this one. See, 50, 10 and 60 is there, right? One thing we can do, since it is a, this is one entity, this is one entity, equal equation, other entity that is. Commonly, I can remove this 10 5s, 10 1s, 10 6s. Clear, right? Now X is there. So I have to shift that one there. So X is equal to what means, it is 5 into 6, that is. So I can write this one as 5, that is, there it is, I will open that one first of all, right? I will open that one. See how we can use, that is, just observe this one. That is, I will make that one, that is, X is equal to, I will open that one, 6 into 46.4 plus 6 into 2.6, put as it is, and I'll separate this one this side, right? So this one minus what? 5 into 46.4. So the point is here. So I can say 6 into 46.4, that is, shall I go with that same style, right? That is, X is equal to what? It is 6 is a common, so it is 46.4, or 1 is 6 minus 5 is what? 1 is 46.4 plus 6 into 2.6. 46.4 plus 6 into 2.6 is what? 6 2s are 12, that is 15. So 46.4 plus, that is 6 6 are 36, 6 2s are 12. How much it is? 12 plus 15.6, that's all. 46.4 plus 15.6 is what? 62 is the answer. Right here, I didn't add this one. I have divided this one confidently and got the answer directly. Okay, average is this much simple. Only this calculation part is there. You have to keep this one in mind, right? Okay, done. Because there are so many cases where new innings is equal to new innings average is equal to old innings average into plus difference change in average into old innings, like that, right? So many shortcuts people with that. No need to worry about that one. If we don't know about this one, then you have to learn so many shortcuts. Instead of only for one question, you have to learn so many shortcuts. No need to worry about that one, right? So take this one as it is and get the answers. Next. Now, so this is 12 and 13. Actually, these questions are repeated, right, by mistake. So we will give answers for you can get the score, no doubt. And 12 and 13 both are one and same. Okay, this is one. Actually, I have given this one. This question is selected. Why? Because there is a word. Actually, their intention is good, our examiners, but I think they have misfired somewhere. That's why I gave this question, right? Sometimes they will give good questions, no doubt, but sometimes they will take some maybe confused parts, right? I'll let you know about this one. See, mathematical logic is different from reasoning logics. Mathematical logic is different from reasoning logic. If you say in reasoning, either this one or that one, in the first question I said, some yes are B, some yes or not B. Either this one or that one will be true. Both cannot be true at the same time. Both cannot be false at the same time. That is what the reasoning is. But in mathematical logic will be there. There, So if I say either this one or that one means I can accept both also. The children will say, do you need a toffee or a biscuit? So they say either this one or you have to use this one, means they say I need both of them. So this is what the mathematical logic will be there like that. Okay. So here out of a total of 120 musicians in a club, 5% play all the, actually it should be actually cannot play, that is, but that is what is a mistaken, but we do that one, right? That is, let us see. Out of total of 120 musicians in a club, 5% can play all the 3 games, guitar, violin and flute. It so happens that the number of musicians who can play any 2 and only two of the above instruments is 30. This is a little bit this one they have made something, any 2 or only 2. Any 2 and only 2 cannot be same actually, right? And the number of musicians who can play the guitar alone is. So if you take the universal set, where the total is how many are there? 120 musicians are there. Out of this one, that is, some are playing what? Guitar, some are playing guitar, G, some are playing violin, right? Violin, and the other one is playing flute. Okay, fine. Here 5% play all the 3 games, can play all the 3 means what is 5% of 120? It should be 6. So they can play all the 3 means this is the junction, that is all the 3 junctions, 6 members. It so happens that the number of musicians who can play any 2 and only 2. See, any 2 is actually, this is the case. Any 2 means either that is any 2 games, either that is guitar and violin, or violin and flute, or flute and this one, means their intersection point of that one. And only 2 means not this, not the entire intersection, remove the 3, all the 3 should be, this is what the actually only 2. They said now this is nothing but that is 30. They said it is 30. That is means so this entire thing is 30, right? If this one X, Y and Z, this is 30 what they have said. They want to say that this one and that one both is 30 means actually it should be 6 is included in that one. They thought it is excluded, but it is included. So actually that is answer is here this part and this part, it is actually it is 30, right? And already 6 is there. No. 6 is included. So that's why this entire this lotus type, right? This entire represents 30 actually. And already the number of what is the total number of who can play while there is no. The number of musicians who play only guitar alone is 40. Guitar alone is this one 40. If this is 40, total is 120 and this part is 30. 40 plus 30 is 70. 120 minus 70 is 50 actually, that is. So it should be 50 actually. But what they expected is actually that is here, that is 6 is not included, it is excluded. That's why it is, they said that is 30 plus 6 is what? 36. Already 40 is there, so total it is 76 inside. So 120 minus 76, that is nothing but 44. I have chosen this question only for this purpose, that is there is a ambiguity is there in the framing of the question, right? For them we can give the answer as 44, but actually it should be 50, right? Okay, whatever the case is, this is the part what you have to keep in mind. Mathematical logic won't work here, it works only reasoning logic. That's what I mean to say, right? Okay, then next one. Now come to the case of percentages, right? So see, choosing a question, what the examiner, that is UPSC examiner thought, I am choosing from their previous questions, right, selectively. Why? Because how the examiner has thought some type of questions where shortcuts or analytical way cannot be the case. You have to stick on to the basics, right? You have to stick on to the basics and do, and that's why always, right, I appreciate these UPSC fellows, right? They have given a very good, right? They'll do some homework, no doubt, right? Here, there are questions now. There are 2 or 3 questions. I want to make this one. 2 candidates X and Y contested in an election. 80% of votes cast their vote, and there were no invalid votes. There was no nota, none of the above options, right? And X got 56% of votes cast. X got that much, and he won by 1440. He is the winner. If he got 56% of the votes cast, but votes cast is how much? 80%. And the total number of votes in the voters list. First of all, in voters list, suppose it is X. I need this one. That is what they're asking, right? People will do so much exercise on this one, but my point is always compounding of the cases is the rule here. What you have to keep in mind. First of all, total votes are X. Out of this one, there is no invalid votes, so no worry about that one. But casting is only 80%. So you take that one. How many cast votes are there? 80% of the total. That means 80 by 100 of the total. So this 80 by 100 of the total is the total cast votes. Out of this one, and there is no invalid votes, and there is no something like that. X got 56% of the cast votes. But 1 by 1440, 1 by 1440 is nothing but majority. Recent elections has done. Majority is what? Well, there is a difference between the winner and the loser. Winner is how much? Winner is your X. So he got 56%. Loser, no doubt, he got how much? He should got 44%. Difference is how much percentage? That is 6 plus 6. That is 12%. This 12%. This 12% of the cast votes is how much? It is 12 by 100. That is, this is what the majority. So out of this cast votes, so it is 12%. This 12% is how much? It is 1440. Right? So you should not take much pains in this one by calculation also. So just you use this way. See this one. So even you can cancellation also. Don't do all the calculations transferring that side like that. See this one. 12 ones, 12 12s, 144, 0. Put that one. 80 and 120, 42s and 43s over. Is there any chance to remove 3? No. Now 2 1s, 2 50s. Done. 1 is there. So it is X by 50 into 100 is 5000. X by 5000 is equal to 3. That means X is how much? 15,000. Clear? So this is the best method what you learn in your school days. And people try to do this one in a fashion that is taking 12%. If 12% equivalent to 1440, what is 100%? If this is the case, again that is if 80% equal to so and so, 100% is so and so. Why to take that much risk? Those are, people say that those are shortcuts. No, using X method is the best shortcut. Okay, so I'll let us go with the next one now, right? Yeah. Yes. This is a case where that is averages, but I have chosen this question only because right here because they have given a wrong answer, and even here, can we get the answers like this, right? Here, can we get the answers directly? That is, so it's a case of just I can say allegation rule, right? People can get the answer, no doubt. Here, the monthly average salary paid to all employees of a company was 5,000. The monthly average salary paid to male and female employees was 5,200 and 4,200 respectively, right? And what is the percentage of male employed in the company? Actually, in the UPSC, they are given the answer as that is 78%, right? That is their original key, but actually it is wrong. It is 80%, right? How it is? There is nothing but, see, we have in the entire, that is company, male and female constitutes, male and female total constitutes, that is total, it is the total number of employees, is it not? But male average is how much? That is saying that is how much is the male average? 5,200 is the average. But what about female average? It is 4,200. But a total average is what? Total average is what? 5,000, right? If this is the case, then what should be the ratio? People generally we go with the ratio, but they gave the percentage of males. First of all, how much is the males means here? It is 5,200 minus 5,000 is how much? It is 200. And 5,000 minus 4,200 is what? 800. So 800 is to 2,200 means nothing but 4:1. So the ratio is 4:1 for male and female. But what is the male percentage out of the total? Out of the total, male percentage is 4 out of 5 into 100, right? So this should be how much? 80%. UPSC has given a wrong answer. That is, that's why I want to project that one. They have given their key, but they will correct the key and they'll finalize. So you no need to worry about that one. Sometimes they will go wrong, but we will be correct. They will also make correct, or they will delete the question. Okay. So I have taken so many questions where the CSAT for UPSC, there are so many controversial answers, questions are there, right? So let us go with the next one. Right. Next. Finish. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Next, ABC and D are students. Right here, this is a case of classification or puzzle test, what you call, and that is, so we have to make some table, no doubt, and to get the answers. Here, how to get this type of question is directly take A, B, C, D, and D are students. Okay, there are cases, different cities are there, and colleges are there, and what else there is? States are there. So now this is how you have to make, that is no doubt you have to make a table and ABC of the students, and the cities are there. Cities, put the cities there, and next is what? It is that is colleges, and next is what? That is states, right? So there are around 3 information regarding the students. So you make a fastly, you make a classify this one, and whenever there is a negative information, keep it outside, and the positive information, keep it inside, right? And now let us start. So here, D is studying in Assam. D is studying in Assam. That is okay, fine. And Arts College is located in city S, which is in Rajasthan. Arts College, college is arts outside, and what is that one? That is it is city is S, and Rajasthan. That's all. This is outside. We don't know who is going inside, right? To whom it is belongs to. And A is studying in Commerce College. A is studying commerce. Okay, fine. Then B is studying in city Q. B is studying in city Q. Next, and Science College is located in Kerala. Science in Kerala. That is science is in Kerala. Science College is in Kerala. Okay, this is Kerala. You see, whenever you come across this type of information, wherever there is more negations, more information that is which is there, you can keep here. You see, A is some information, B is having some information, C is there, D is having some information. Which is vacant is only C. That's why I can keep all these S, Arts, and Rajasthan here directly. It is S, Arts, and Rajasthan, right? And next, Science Kerala means so we can keep where the 2 Science and Kerala is only this part where we can keep. Otherwise, here it is college is commerce here. Here Assam is there. That is only vacant position for college and state is what? That is only for B. So I'll keep this one here, Science and Kerala. Rest of them are, that is, this should be Gujarat, right? And whatever else, this is over. So you remove this one. Commerce, Science, Arts. Commerce, Science, Arts. What are the rest of them? Engineering. Engineering should be here. And what about the other thing? There is can we go with A and D? Can we go with A and D? There is A. There is a PQRS. No? There is PQRS. Can we confirm that one? We can't confirm that one, right? So now let us go with the question now. Here, what is the question there? There is, you see, So the question is what here? Okay, next we have to go with the next one. D is not studying in city S. Which of the following statement is correct? Means 17th question, you see that one. It is D is studying. Our information is this one, no doubt. Okay. But D is not studying in city S. Is it true? Is it this is correct? D is not studying city S. D is studying. He is not studying city. Yes, that is this is correct only. That is, he is not studying city S. He is studying. We don't. That is because C is belong to C. That is it is D is D is not studying in city S. So A is correct. That's all. So we can take A. That is A. That is so no doubt. His answer is A. And 18, the same thing. That is so. Which of the following statement is correct regarding engineering college? Is correct in engineering college. You see this one. 18. It is D. That is D is studying there. Is it not engineering college? Engineering college, who is studying? Engineering college, who is studying? Engineering college, no doubt D is studying. That's all. So that is the last option is correct. Next, 19th one, A. That is engineering college is located in, what is that one? That is, which of the following statement is correct? Engineering college is located in Assam. Is it engineering college is located in Assam? Yes, that is true. So the first option is true. That's it. Right? This is what classification. Now the case of the number system questions. Let us take that one. Right. Yeah. See this one. This is a question where prime numbers, that is 91 into so on, so on, so that is up to 99 is divided by 1261. See, the question is here. Let us see. We have to keep this one in mind that see, what are the prime numbers between 90, that is it divisible by what? 1261. So who knows that one? We don't know about 1261, we don't know about these numbers multiplication. But point is that here, the case of remainders comes only when there is no divisibility. That is, if divisibility is there, it will be 0, that's all. Here, 97 is that number, it is a prime number. It's a prime number. And 1261 is there. What is 1261? If we multiply this one, it is 97 into 1 time, 1 is 97, and that is how much the remaining 3, 291, 3 times. 97 into 13. So no doubt 1261 is divided by what? It is 30, that is it not? So since it is a divisibility, that is it. So it is 97 into 13. So no doubt it goes 13 ones, 13 sevens is 91, exactly goes. That's why your remainder is what? Whenever a number is exactly divisible by that one, the remainder should be what? 0. So same thing, this is exactly divisible, that's why it is 0. Clear, right? So that is what the prime numbers. So between 90 and 100, there is 97 is a prime number. So that there is no standard divisibility rule. So next, let us go with the next one. Another, this one, that is what I said, the number system. See this one. Let x, y, z be 3-digit number where x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. Then x plus x, y, z plus y, z plus x plus z, x, y is not divisible by, right? So the case of 3-digit numbers when comes, so we know that when the 3-digit number, suppose x, y, z, actually the value, place value is based on place value. It is this units place, tens place, hundreds place, 100x plus 110y plus 1z, is it not? So if you add all these things, nothing but what you will get, there is no doubt it is 100 plus 10 plus 1 common for all of them, x plus y plus z, x, y, z, no? This is repeated, that is, I can say that is here, shall I go with the, wait, you can see, this is one number, x, y, z. What about y, z, x? Y, z, x. Y, z, x is no doubt, that is, y, z, x is what? So it is 100y plus 10z plus 1x. Similarly, that is a z, xy is what? 100z plus 10 x plus 1y. If you add all of them, so there is nothing but 100. 100 is common, that is for x plus y plus z. Similarly, 10 into x plus y plus z. Similarly, 1 into x plus y plus z. So the point is here, what we infer here is 100 is common, we will take a common x plus y plus z. So overall it is what? That is x plus y plus z into what? That is 100 plus 10 plus 1. So nothing but it is 111. Na? This is 111. So overall we got the number as, in product we got as x plus y plus z into 111. This is the number. Is this number? It is not divisible by what they are saying. So it is not divisible means it can be divisible by x plus y plus z. It can be divisible by 111. But the beauty of the 111 is nothing but, it is a 37 into 3. 37 3 is how much? 33 is 90 and 21 1. There is 90 and 21 111, right? So that no doubt instead of 111, that means the number will be divisible by either 3 or 37 or x plus y plus z. So here, this whatever the result is there, it is divisible by 3 or 37 or x plus y plus z. It is not divisible by what? It is 9. So your answer is what? 9. Clear? The next. Yeah. This one is proportional cases. Take that one. That is the total emoluments. So in this question, it is emoluments is nothing but that is, it includes basic pay as well as allowance. You have to learn this one. There is a common sense, that is emoluments is equal to what? Basic pay plus what? That is allowances, right? So you have to make some, this is general knowledge. So once that is the total amount of 2 persons are the same, they are saying that is x and y. Suppose 2 persons are there, but one gets allowance equal to 65% of basic pay, and the other person gets allowances equal to 80% of basic pay. So basic pay, for first of all, if I say for x person, it is basic pay is small x, right? Then definitely the allowance is how much? It is 65% of x. See, it is purely a conceptual one, and where you have to keep in mind, right? It is not just that is analytical methods. You have to go with the basics only. So these total emoluments of the person of x is what? X plus 65% of x, nothing but what? 165% of x. Whatever the other, there is y. If you say the y, that is, it is 80%, means it should be how much? It is 180% of y. But these two are saying that they are equal, because emoluments both are equal, right? So that's why it is 165% of x is equal to 80%, 180% of y. So x by y is equal to what? 180 by 165, right? So here 5 things, I think 5 3s, 15, 5 3s and 6, 36 by 33, nothing but 12 by 11. So your ratio is what? 12 by 11. So the ratio is this low. So there won't be any logical way of doing, that is, you have to do in a neatly, that is equation based, right? The next one. Next. 23rd, right? This is what, see, this generally I used to give this question type since the inception of the CSAT. I used to give the same question so many times for a normal class, right? So here, just observe, a shop owner offers a discount on an article to a customer, right? Successive discounts of 10% and 20%, and then pay service tax of 10%. Successive discounts of 21st and later 10, then pay a service tax of 10%, and pay a service tax first, that is 10% first, and then successive discounts of 20% and 10%, that is, right? Here they're asking about now how that is, are they same or different, or what the case? See, if you learn the shortcuts, it will be different. You will take that one. But when you learn about the mark price is always taken as X and start, and discount of 10% nothing but it is discount of 10%. What is the remaining fraction? 90 by 100. And 20% discount, first one, I'm saying first one, that is 20% discount means again that is successful rate is 80 by 100. And finally on that one, he's paying a service tax of 10% means again it is 90 by 100. What matters, generally matters if you change this fraction that side or this side. See, x into y into z is same as, right, x into z into y or z into y into x. Everything is same. So no need to worry about that one. That's why directly just by seeing that one. So you can say all of the options are equally good for the customer, right? This is what you have to keep in mind. So when you learn about the compounding of fractions, then it will be easy for you. If you learn the shortcuts, you'll always stick on to the calculation part only. You won't think much about this one, right? Next one. And this is another beauty, that is a 24th question. 30 grams of sugar was mixed in 180 ml water in vessel A. 40 grams of sugar was mixed in 280 ml of water in vessel B. And 20 grams of sugar was mixed in 100 ml of water in vessel C. The solution in vessel B is what? C. This is a sweeter, that is either sweeter or like that. How to get this one concentration based on the concentration, right? Nothing but again fraction. You see this one. So total in 180 ml, that 30 grams of sugar is there. What is the fraction of the sugar in the vessel 1? So if you take that with A, 30 grams is there out of what? 180. I can write it as, that is 30 by what? 180. Nothing but what is the fraction? Out of 180 ml water, 30 is there, right? So I can write it as 1 by 6. Similarly, B is what? It is 40 out of 180, 280, that is nothing but 1 by 7. And C is what? 20 grams out of 100 ml. So it is 20 by 100 grams, nothing but 1 by 5. So which is 1 by 7, 1 by 6, there is in this one, which is more sweeter means we have to make the water should be equal, the base water. But here base are 6, 7 and 5. Nothing to worry about their LCM. Just you have to keep, if we compare that one, LCM is what? Actually it should be 6 into 7 into 5. Maybe CM, common multiple or least common multiple. Don't bother about that one. Now what about A? A, if you make them the vessel equal, total water equal, what in A, what is the content of A? 6 into 7 into 5. What is 7 into 5? 35 is the units will be there. For B, 7 is already there, means 6 into 5. 30 will be there for B. What about C? That is 6 into 7, that is 42 units will be there. So their fraction, their base is equal now. 35, 30 and 42, which is B is what? The solution B is 30 units. So it is very least one. So it is the sweetness is less when compared to A and C. So let us go with this case. Here, what is the case here? The vessel B is sweeter. No, it cannot be sweeter. Sweeter than? No. As sweet as? No. Less sweet than C. Okay, it is less sweet than either A or C. That's why answer is D. Clear? Next one. Very good questions. That is, framing of the questions are based on very conceptual one. And the last, next. And this is another time and work question, right? So you come across and yeah, you see this one. This is a good question. Ram and Shyam work on a job together for 4 days. For 4 days they have worked and completed 60%. Together they have done and completed 60%. Ram then takes leave and Shyam works for 8 more days separately. So Ram and Shyam, they have done for how many days? First of all, 4 days. Later on, who gone? That is Ram then leaves and Shyam works for 8 more days and complete his job. How long would Ram alone take to complete the job alone? That is, so that is Ram, how they can stay separate. But this 4 days is how much? It is 60%. If 4 days is 60%, what is 100%? We have to see, right? And 8 days is nothing but 40% because 60% plus 40% done. So you have to come for that one. Now here no need to worry about percentages. Once we take the percentage, 60% it takes 4 days, means 100% how many days? Means it is 23s, 25s, 5 was 20 by 3, right? This is what they will take these many days. These many days means together their 1 day's work is what? 3 by 20. I'm taking 1 by, because we have to do for other is Ram. But 8 days, 40% he is working means Sham is working 40%, that is 8 means no doubt for 100% how much? 40 divided by 5 is 8, 100 divided by 5 is what? 20. So that is no doubt his 20 means his 1 day's work is 1 by 20. All right. So once we got this one, R plus S minus S is what? The Ram. That is. So which one, which should be subtracted? It should be subtracted only the 1 day's work. So 3 by 20 minus 1 by 20 is what? 2 by 20, nothing but 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means what? There is no doubt they can complete the work in, he can complete the work. Who is that one? Ram can complete the work in 10 days. So this is what our entire, the mock test, what we have given, that is in this MVCAcademy. This is the way we, right, interpret the questions. Though it is UPSC question, I have taken all the questions of UPSC previous questions and solve this one in our fashion, and purely analytical methods will be there, but even then stick on to your basics. What you have learned in your basic school studies is good, and don't take much pains on this one. Here I have taken so much. There is this one, right? Time and work means, is it time and work? People think that is it time and work direct proportion or inverse proportions? This time and work is so people think that it is indirect. No, it is direct proportions. That's why I have done like this. Okay, so we do that one in our regular class also. In the next mock test, I'll go with some other questions, and be in touch with MVCAcademy, right? Thank you very much.